from naturally doing too much. But this is my first time on YouTube, so I'm starting off slow, and then I'm gonna just gradually just start putting out videos about everything. Like, I love to talk, discuss, and debate, but we're gonna start here with relationship topics because I thought this would be a good video to put out there, and I'm just interested in seeing what y'all think. So the first one, being friends with the opposite sex. Okay, this is my take on it, and then I'll give y'all take on it. Then I'll give y'all my take on it in my current relationship, how we going about it. My take on it is, I don't think it's an issue. If you trust your partner and y'all communicate and y'all have boundaries put in place, you should be friends. You should be able to be friends with a female if you're the male, and you should be able to be friends with the male if you're a female and know not to cross those boundaries. I feel like it really ain't nothing to talk about. It's just that simple. Communicate, boundaries, trust, and y'all should be able to be friends. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, my take on it, that was my take on it, but my current relationship that I am in now, we decided that we weren't going to talk to people. And actually, let me go back. So, being friends with the opposite sex in a relationship, I feel like it's no issue. It should be no problem. Communication, trust, boundaries, done. Now, if you have sex with that person and you want to continue the friendship, or you want to pick up the friendship, I feel like that may be a little dicey, obviously, because y'all been intimate, so you don't want nothing to rekindle, flirtation. You don't want the other person swaying the other way, back that way, in that kind of manner. So I understand that. I think my take is, if you had sex with the person and this was a previous friend and your partner don't feel comfortable, you should cut them. But then again, I feel like it depends on the friendship. If y'all got a deep-rooted friendship and it goes beyond sex, even though that y'all did have sex at one point in time, but it's not like that now, and it hasn't been for a while, and your partner meets them, I think it would be okay. But I feel like it's all up to the couple and how they feel. If they feel like, you know what, I just don't, that's not sitting well with me, and I just feel like, yeah, I trust you, but I feel like in the back of their mind, they're going to be thinking, can I get with you again? Can we be intimate? You know, or it might cross the boundary, or, you know. So with that, and to put that in perspective, I feel like just cut them. It's not worth it, especially if y'all done had sex. Just cut it. Now, my experience, I had one male friend. Okay. He was cool as fuck. We went to school together twice, elementary and then high school, and we would lose touch. We'll come back in and out or whatever. Cool, whatever. At one point in time, we became intimate. Okay, that was one point in time, and then we lost contact. And then I would catch up with him here and there, but after that, I really didn't have any more feelings towards him in that way. It was strictly platonic. It was like, that happened. You know, I don't regret it. It is what it is, but moving forward, I don't look at you in that way anymore. Okay, so my boyfriend didn't feel comfortable with that, so he asked, I would like for you to cut that. It's not fair that you could be friends with him and I can't be friends with mine. But my thing was like, nigga, the females you want to be friends with, that you done been intimate with, want to be intimate with you still. The dude that I was intimate with that was a real friend does not. But then we could all both argue, we don't know what they really mean. We don't know. We could both have the argument and say that we don't know what they really want. Or if they true intentions were, no, I just want to be friends. We don't know. So what we did, we just cut it. Now, I feel like since I didn't talk to him that much, my friend, it shouldn't have been an issue because it's not like we kicking it. We going to the movies. It's just like, hey, what's up? Checking on the fam. How the fam going? You know what I'm saying? What you been up to? Okay, well, that's good. Like that. He had an issue with that. So to ease his ego, it's like, okay, since I don't talk to him like that anyway, it's cool. I can cut it. And since you got helly females over here that you done been intimate with, who still wouldn't mind being intimate with you. Okay, I mean, child, they been calling him, messaging him. So it's just like out the blue. So it's like, you know what? You cut yours, I cut mine. It is what it is. But needless to say, I honestly think it depends on the couple, and it depends on, it depends on the couple and what works for y'all in a relationship. And it's all about making each other comfortable, but also compromising too at the end of the day. So even if you don't like it, I mean, it has to be a compromise. It has to be a balance. I didn't really want to cut him. But then again, I didn't really want him fooling with those females because I knew what they want. It was obvious as day. So we both happy. Cut. All right, whatever. Next one. Submission. All right, it's a big one. But I'm going to make it quick because I'll be going on and on and on and on. Not that that's a bad thing, but I want this video not to be too long. So, submission. I feel like, well, obviously submission really is meant towards the woman, not the male. But I feel like any woman who submits to a man, it's their choice. And they have their reasons to. But I feel like it's two submissions. If you think about it, it's two submissions. You have a woman who will submit to a man just because you feel that that's what you're supposed to do and that's your role and that's the dynamic of the relationship. And then you have another one who will submit because they're leading in the proper way. Which means I don't have to insert myself. I don't have to be dominant or have to take over because you already know what you're doing. You're carrying the relationship. You're handling your business. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to come behind you. I don't have doubt. I trust you. I don't mind submitting. And that's where I'm at. Now, currently where we at right now, we done switched up. You know what I'm saying? I'm following his lead. We both alphas. I'm independent. He Aquarius. I'm an Aries. I don't know if y'all know anything about that. Look that up. But we both dominant. We both independent. We both headstrong. So it has to be a balance. Period. And my thing is, as long as it's a balance and it's communication, it should all work out for the betterment of the relationship. So we done sort of switched. I done let him lead a little bit and I done fell back. You know what I'm saying? I'm at home taking care of business. He out there taking care of business. But at the same time, he knows what I bring to the table. And he knows if I have to insert myself, I will. If I have to go out there and grind, I will. If I have to come up out the house and, handle X, Y, and Z, I can. But if you want me to follow you, I can do it as long as you lead right. As long as you lead right. If we communicating, I trust you. You taking care of your business. I can depend on you. It's consistency. I'm getting what I need. You getting what you need. There's a balance, which is important. I feel like I don't mind submitting to a man. Absolutely not. As long as you handle your business and I trust you that you got me no matter what. And no matter the situation, we going to be okay because you got X, Y, and Z already in the stash waiting. Oh, okay, that happened. Don't worry about it. I got that. I will submit. But then you got women out here who will submit to a man who ain't doing shit with themselves. Ain't bringing nothing to the table. And just just at, I'm missing a word. Can't think of the word. But just taking on the role, but not putting in the work. Not putting in the effort. But you over there babying him like you his mama. But then submitting to him like he a king and he ain't doing shit. That's a no-no. I don't get down with that. But it's women who do that. I'm the opposite. If you doing what you're supposed to and you want me to follow your lead, I can do it. If not, then you're going to feel me insert my presence. And then if that's the case, most likely the relationship ain't going well because you don't like it and I don't like it, but that's where we at. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, next one, third one. Balance in the household, which basically goes off of submission, I feel like, in the sense how I ended it. A balance in the household. I feel like it always need to be a balance. Whether that goes from cleaning the house, buying supplies for the house, gassing up cars, cleaning cars, fixing cars, paying bills. It needs to be a balance. So if the woman is at home and the man is out providing, then obviously she needs to clean up. She needs to provide a meal. But then again, if the car breaks down or something happened in the house, he needs to fix that. He needs to go see about that, call somebody or figure that shit out. With the cleaning though, I feel like, well, actually that's what we're doing right now. We done switched the roles again because like I said, I'm very assertive. I'm very independent. I can do it all. I don't ask for no help. But when I do ask, I expect for you to come through. So, he go out there. He works. You know what I'm saying? He provides. I work. But I don't have to work a part-time because he's taking care of that. I appreciate that. So the exchange will be I need to cook his meals. I can do that. Clean the house. I can do that. While you go out there and you take care of business, pay these bills, give me extra change on the side so I can do what I want to do. YouTube, good looking out, boo. So that's working out for us. That's what we doing right now. So that's what I mean by like a balance. You know what I'm saying? So somebody need to be cleaning up. Somebody need to be making meals. Somebody need to be working. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to be making time for each other. There needs to be a balance. Now, my thing is with the balance, I feel like as long as y'all communicate, it should go smoothly. So, but my thing is, if I'm at home, don't just come home dirtying up shit just for the heck of it and knowing your ass could clean up a little bit or at least the shit behind you. That's what I would have a problem with. But besides that, you know what I'm saying? He been out all day. Nigga, house clean. Been out all day. You hungry? You got a dinner. Okay. You want your foot rubbed? Fuck it. I'll rub your foot. Now we're done. We're even for the day. Okay? Next day, we'll start it up again. But then again, don't mean I can't get my foot rubbed. Don't mean we can't go out on a dinner date. I'm just saying. Gotta have a balance. Gotta slide them priorities in there. But other than that, you gotta have a balance. You gotta communicate. And I feel like if you do that, communication, I really feel like you can never overly communicate. You can never communicate too much. That's just what I think. But like I said, if you have a balance, y'all communicate, it should be on and selling from there. Next one, love language. I feel like people need to know each other's love languages, and they really need to take that into account. I'm very affectionate. I'm very intimate. I love all types of intimacy. I love little things done for me. I'm not extravagant, buy gifts and shit, big shit. Like rub my feet, buy me something to eat, make me laugh, rub my feet, buy me something to eat. Like I'm super simple. Or give me something little, like little stuff around the house that you know I use. And I'm into making my own stuff. So if you buy me like little shit, but add some oils, you know, different kind of essential oils, sweet almond oil, like all that little stuff, little containers, jars, stuff like that. That shit makes me happy. So, and I feel like that's really what a lot of females, like the little things do really make you happy. And it makes you like, aw. And it makes you want to do more. Like I'm the type of person is, if you do for me, I'll do for you better. I didn't say that right, but y'all get me. If you come correct and take care of me, best believe I'm going beyond, and then some. That's just how I do. My love language is that, just that. Like I said, I'm very touchy, hands-on, Philly. You know, I like to be up on my partner. I do. I love them. And I like for them to be the same. And I really do get irritated. I think that's a good trait. A good trait. I'm barely irritated. So it takes a lot. So I don't mind, you know, being up close, laughing, talking serious stuff, talking, you know, just joking, watching shows, watching movies or whatever. I'm very hands-on. That's my love language. And my partner's love language is basically the same. Every now and then he'll get a little irritated, but I don't give a damn. I get up on him. You'll be all right. But yeah, I feel like it's very important to learn each other's love language. And I think my partner's love language is basically the same, like I said, but he actually likes me to know specifically things that he likes. And sometimes I forget. We talk about it. It's like, don't take it to a big deal. I forgot. I got a lot going on up in here. You know what I'm saying? So that's his love language, like knowing exactly what I like to eat down to the T, because he's very particular. But other than that, I think we got that down pat. All right, next one, traditional roles. Okay, well, shit, all these questions basically the same, but the last three, but traditional roles. Man, you know, the man is the patriarch. He provides, but that's it. Women take care of the home, run the whole household. Traditional roles. He's very traditional, my partner. I'm very non-traditional, but we bring it together. We mix it up. We make it work. Like I said, it goes back to having a balance in the household, doing what works for you. Like I said, I don't mind being the traditional, you know, stay at home. I'm not a mother yet, but stay at home mother / housewife or whatever you want to call it. But then again, I do want to get out, do things that makes me happy, that fulfills me. And And I don't think it's wrong to just switch out of those roles either. Like, just depending on where you at in your relationship. You may have to step up, you know what I'm saying? Or you may want to step up, just depending on where y'all at in life at that point in time in your relationship. But traditional roles, like, I guess, I mean, a lot of people do the traditional roles. Like I said, my boyfriend is really traditional. He loving that I'm following his lead. Like, oh my God, it makes him so happy. And oddly enough, it's been working. It's some things I have to work on. I have to, you know, sometimes center myself, calm down a little bit, and say, okay, let him follow that lead. He wants me to trust him. Of course, you have my best interest at heart, just like I do you. But that still don't mean you're not gonna make a mistake. But I guess that's what I have to work on. Let that happen. If it's a mistake, okay, at least you let him lead. You know what I'm saying? You could check that off. And okay, you tried that. Now it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing. We seeing what works. If traditional roles work for you, kudos. Sometimes traditional roles don't work for everybody. But like I said, it really depends on what works for you and your partner in your relationship, because everybody don't go by the same blueprint. Everybody has a different blueprint. And sometimes it's nice to switch up instead of going by society's blueprint. Go what works for you, period. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, or you go out and work, or y'all both work, or y'all figure it out together. Long as y'all communicate, it'll work out. All right, so next one. Okay, so inviting a third person in the bedroom. Okay, I feel like communication. Y'all need to communicate that y'all both want the same thing, that y'all are okay with inviting somebody else in the bedroom. Whether that be a female or male, but let's keep it 100. Most likely it's going to be a female, because males don't want to have sex with their girlfriend, with another dude, in the room together. It bruises their ego. It's intimidation. Not intimidation, intimidating. And it could be homosexuality, all that bullshit, which I don't agree with, but that's another topic. That's a whole nother video, because I got a lot to say about that. But this is my take on it. I think it's fine with inviting somebody else in the bedroom. If y'all both want that, communicate it. I feel like y'all probably need to have rules depending on how... Actually, it goes really off of trust. If you trust your partner to the fullest and y'all communicated about what y'all wanted, it shouldn't be no issues. Like, that's the biggest thing, communication and trust. And y'all should have boundaries and rules. What y'all will allow, what y'all won't allow. What's acceptable, what's not acceptable. Do you need a code word? Do you not? Is this a random local female? Is it not? Is it we got to go overseas, or we got to go out the country or do a different state to have fun? I don't know. But communication, number 1, key. Trust, 2. 3, boundaries and rules. What's put in place for when this happened, so you know it'll go smoothly and y'all are on the same page. Because the person coming in is just to have a fun time. Not to say they like a prop or an object, but at the end of the day, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. You coming in, we want to have fun, and if we like you, we'll continue. If not, this is the one and done. But this is our show, and you joining our show. We're allowing you to. And these are the rules and regulations, or the rules and the boundaries that you need to follow. Now, with me and mines, keep it cute. He wanted a threesome. Ben wanted a threesome. I ain't gonna lie. Don't trust it. I'm scared that, you know, he gonna get too lost in it, and then I'm gonna be over there like, nigga, I'm here. And then, classic, red gonna come out. Not even red gonna come out. Red is gonna flash over my face. Steam gonna come out of my ears. And then it's going to be over with. And I don't even want to be put in that situation. I really just want to have a good time. Want to make sure we're on the same page. We communicate it. We know the boundaries. We know the safe word. Hey, if I'm ready to go and I'm ready for this to be over it, stop mid-action. All right, girl, you got to go. Sorry. She said you got to go. We done. I mean, communicate. Communication. That's the biggest key there. Now, that was a while ago. I mean, we've been in a relationship for 5 years. At this point, I guess he like, you done took too long. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I honestly do want it to happen. Am I still leery? I'm going to say just a little bit. Because at first it was a lot. Just a little bit. Just a little. But then my thing is, why do I have to be leery? I trust him. And if it don't go right, then we won't do it again. I mean, I feel like that. You won't know unless you try. And my thing is communicate the boundaries, what's allowed, what's not allowed, what's the safe word. When I'm ready for it to be over with, it's done and over with. And just in case the third party wants to get a little agitated or wants to say, well, I just want this one, or I just want him, or I just want her. Oh, no, we're not doing that. These are the rules. You either down or you're not. And if you're not, you got to go. Simple as that. So honestly, thinking about it, little nervous about it, trust. I pretty much trust them. And at this point, I pretty much trust him. He knows my face. He ain't gonna get that lost. He ain't gonna get that lost. I had to think about it. He not. He's not. So it really just depends on your partner, for real. I just had to think about that. And I still want to try it. I still want to invite somebody. It's an experience. Never tried it. Want to have fun. Do it again later. Maybe not. But you got to communicate with your partner. Y'all got to be on the same page. Nobody should feel like they being left out. Nobody should feel like they being dismissed. Nobody should feel like they being left out. You know what I'm saying? Out of the experience. If that's not what y'all agreed on. So communication is big as hell. But all I got to probably do is just stand there and look. And he already know what my face says. So other than that, it'll be a wrap. But I feel like we should have a good time. And it'll be real crazy too if the third party / female, because it ain't gonna be a nigga. It'll be a female. If she was like, yeah, I just want her. That'll be some shit. But you know what? I'll be fair, and I already know what you're gonna say. I'll be fair. Oh no, boo boo, it's a package deal. You gotta take both of us. Sorry. He'll be like, you know what? I'll let that slide. Yeah, I bet, buddy. I bet. So that's that on the third party invitation to the bedroom. All right, next one. Going through phones. This quick. I'm not going through your phone looking for nothing. If I have to do that, if I feel like I need to do that, then guess what? We don't need to be together. And we're going to have a conversation. Hey, I suspect that you're cheating. Are you? You're not? Well, what about X, Y, and Z? Okay, well, how about this? We're going to do this until I feel like I know you're not cheating. How about that? Simple as that. I never went through people's phone. I never understood that. I never understood people having passwords on their phones and not telling their significant others because they don't want them going through there. That's stupid as hell. I can't trust you. So I'm gonna put a passcode on my phone. And then you got the partner on the other hand saying, damn, I can't go through your phone because you got a passcode and you're not giving it to me, so I can't trust you. What are we doing here? Split and keep it moving straight up. And then the other thing, what was else I about to say about the passcodes? I forgot. But anyway, I got a passcode on mine. He knows mine. He got one on his. I know his. Oh yeah, that. When they say niggas, I gonna say niggas. Well, I'm gonna say females or males, because it could be vice versa, but probably mostly males. I hate when males say, you know what? I don't know why you went through my phone, because you just gonna find something you ain't looking for. That is the stupidest shit I ever heard. Basically, you're saying, I'm cheating on you. I'm doing something I have no business doing, and you're going to find it if you look through my phone. So that's going to be on you, not on me. It's going to be on you. That's basically what they're doing. They're trying to deflect it and put the blame on the other person. See, you found it. Thank God I never had a nigga say that to me before. Honestly, we wouldn't even get to that point because on the strength of, sir, why I can't get through your phone and we done been together how long? And we been kicking it? Oh, no, I don't let people go through my phone. Yeah, because there's stuff in there. Oh, really? Interesting. Fall back. So now you're thinking, you know what? This probably not going to go any further since I can't even trust him to let me go through his phone. And I'm not even trying to go through your phone to look for something. I just need to go through an app. Go, you know what I'm saying? That's what it'd be like. Go use an app or something or make a call and you talking about, yeah, I got a passcode. You can't use my phone or wait, let me figure out. Nigga, get up out my face with that. I wish I would hear that shit. Bye, Felicia. This relationship over. Seeing it's been real because it ain't that deep. Next one. How much of your relationship should you share with your family? Not a lot. Little. Maybe smaller. For obvious reasons. You don't want them to be tainted in your eyes. I mean, you don't want your partner to be tainted in your family's eyes. You don't want them to feel a certain way about them. You don't want them to treat them a certain way when they come around or when they interact. It's just none of their business. It's just better off not say it. Give them a little bit. At the least, hey, we not together. We broke up. Oh, what happened? Yeah, just problems. It just wasn't working out. Oh, really? I thought y'all was going. Yeah, I did too. That's it. I say keep it simple. Keep it simple at that. Don't go into detail because you never know. You might be back with that person. I.e. me. I mean, we done broke up several times. And I keep my stuff to a minimum. We broke up. It didn't work. No hard feelings. Well, it is what it is. Oh, we back together. Oh, y'all back together? Yep. Dang, didn't one of y'all just broken up? Yep. And y'all back together? Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, how you and such and such doing? Yeah, we not together. Really? Y'all didn't? What happened? Yeah, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. No hard feelings. We still friends. We cool, but it didn't work out. That's all I can say. Oh, okay. Well, damn, didn't y'all? I mean, you keep breaking up. Yeah. I'm going to do it until I get it right. Keep it simple, straight to the point, and be done with it. They don't need to know more than what you're telling them. Either A, we in a relationship, or B, we not. Either we doing okay, good, or bad, and we going to leave it at that. Done deal. Because you don't want the problems. You really don't. All right. Second to last. All right, I heard of this before. I never had this. How do you feel about having a work husband or a work wife? I never been in that position to be close to anyone, for that matter, let alone a male. But if you did, I feel like it's not an issue. But then again, I feel like it's between you and your partner, communication. Like, what does that title mean to you? Does work husband mean, hey, get you lunch, talk to you a lot, laugh, joke, talk about work-related shit, movies, music, like that? I mean, that's cool. Or is it, no, we kicking it every day on lunch break. We talk during our shift. We have each other's numbers. We go places on our breaks. I mean, that could be it too. I really just feel like it depends on the person and what they feel like is appropriate and what's not. If I had a work husband, it would probably be just a work friend. It wouldn't be a work husband, to be frank with you. I wouldn't even say a work husband. Because I know that wouldn't go well with my dude, my boyfriend, my boo-boo. That wouldn't even sit well with him. So I wouldn't even say that work husband. I would say a work friend. But like I said, I feel like communication between the couple, hey, treat them like a regular friend. It shouldn't be an issue. It really shouldn't. And if it is an issue for the other person, have them meet outside, outside of work, so you can get an idea of who they are, how they are, say, oh, okay, I see what they about, see what they look like. Okay, we cool, we gravy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it depends on the person, depends on the couple if they comfortable with it or not. I never had that. Never been close enough. Stay in my own lane. Last one. What time is it disrespectful to be back at the house? Another thing. Communication. I feel like everyone I listed just about communication. I feel like communication is such a key important thing to have in a relationship. I swear. All that shutting down, not talking, being petty, not really expressing how you feel, what you want, what you expect, all plays a factor. Communicate. Open your mouth. Say what you want. Say what you feel. Say what you're going to do if you don't get it. And then you won't have all this back and forth, in between, up and down, don't know, round and round. You know what the hell going on because we didn't converse. Disrespectful. I feel like, well, shit. I mean, if you expected to be home by a certain time and you're not, and you don't reach out to that person ahead of time, that could be an issue. It could not be an issue. But example, let's say, me and my boyfriend chilling, right? He said, I gotta leave out and run out for an errand. I'll be back in a couple hours, maybe less. Okay. Couple hours pass. Don't hear from him. All right. You hit him up. What's up? You on your way back? I ain't heard from you and it's been past a couple hours. Okay. They say they on their way. They don't show up till like the next morning. That's an issue. I'm just trying to think of an example. That's an issue. I really don't know what's too late. Like, I feel like maybe say another example. Maybe if you have a family, Which, you know what, yeah, let's say you have a family, you know, and y'all eat dinner. It's you, him, and the baby. And y'all eat dinner at a certain time. Y'all have y'all family time. He says, damn, I got to make a run out. I got to make a run. It's 8 p.m. I'll be back at 10 o'clock, no later. Because I know we do our thing. We got to get to bed and whatever. Okay, so 10 o'clock roll around. He not there. 12 o'clock roll around. He not there. 2 o'clock roll around. He pull up. That is disrespectful. You have a family. We agreed that you was going to be here at this time. And you ain't even come back an hour or two later. You came back several hours later. Disrespectful. But like I said, it depends on the couple. Communicate what's appropriate and what's not. Now, as of right now, my boyfriend goes out, works. He gets home late. 10, 11, 12, 1 or 2. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you didn't come home to 7 or 8, I'm going to be like, what the hell went on? What's going on? What's wrong? Where was you at? What were you doing? Did something? Well, obviously, my first thing is going to be, what, are you okay? Did something happen? Are you hurt? And if you say you good, then I'm like, what the hell was you doing? Coming home at 2 or 3 in the morning. Like, what are we doing here? You know, that's disrespectful. But like I said, it depends on the couple. What makes sense to you? What's a reasonable time for you? But I feel like if you communicate, it shouldn't be no issues. I'm just saying. So those were just 10 things I wanted to talk about. I would love, well, I'm going to do this a few times, but I would definitely love to do this again with my boyfriend. Because, man, we be having debates back and forth. I'm like, dude, we need a podcast up in this month. Like, we need a hidden camera because we be going. But I just wanted to touch base on this. And I'll probably come back. We'll do it together. See different perspectives from a male and female. But other than that, I'm out. Deuces.